Okay, I'm just gonna go through what I'm packing for race day to go to Worcester, because I'm doing it, so I thought I'd film it. I'm gonna do the full outfit, and we have got the number. To start with, we are obviously gonna be wearing the new Saucony Endorphin Pro 4s. I've only worn them a couple of times for some speed work and then like a 5K best, which felt really good. The battery just died. Good planning, Quinn. Endorphin Pro 4s with speed roll technology. Do feel very good. Can't wait to see what we can do in them, what damage we can do. Then we're going for the Pure Sport socks. They've lost their pizzazz because I've washed them with darks. Oh no. But they're quite thin. I quite like thicker socks, and these I actually sized up. Well, not sized up, but they feel, because they've got a wide toe box, I could have done with a smaller shoe, because that's why I have big wide feet, and that's normally why I have to buy slightly like a half size up to try and fit my fat wide feet in. So with thin socks and slightly larger shoes, they do move around a little bit, but we can get away with it. So we've got the socks, obviously matching. If you hadn't picked up on that, the matching socks with the shoes. And then we're going for like a blacked out look. So we've got the Under Armour half tights with the phone pocket. I'm going to be running with my phone to try and get some sort of footage, or get Matt, who is pacing me, to get me some footage or to film me of some sort. So yeah, these are really comfy, work perfectly, really light, absolutely no issues with these, and I really like them since I got them. So highly advise these ones. If you don't want to shell out, you know, these were like 25 quid. If you don't want to be shelling out 50 quid for a pair of half tights, I will do at some point. These are just good for the moment, and I like them just for training and stuff like that. If you want to show off and have your, I'm running a half marathon in 4 weeks in Manchester, so shout out, sneak peek. So I probably will be wearing a nice pair, or a, you know, a branded pair by then, but we'll see. So we've got the Under Armour. Then I was trying to find a nice vest, like a black baggy one to go. I don't think I would have been able to find one to match that. There is a white, a Nike Volt is the colour, vest, Aero Swift vest, but I don't think I would have been able to find it by the time. But I should really try and look at some, because that does go. Anyway, I'm just going to go with the old trusty, the old faithful Nike vest. It's just, you know, a Nike running vest. It's not oversized, it's just sort of quite tight, does the job, black. So yeah, so we've got that and that, and we've obviously got our number. It's backwards, 2388, so look out for that. Also, you can track me, I think. I'm also going to be wearing, obviously, my Garmin Epix Pro 2 for tracking. It is unbelievable. If you run a lot, and also are interested in your health in any way, it is extremely good for tracking everything. If you use a Whoop and you run, then you might as well have one of these. Find these on deal. You know, I got this for half price. I got this half price. Oh, no, I don't want to run. I actually need to charge it, so maybe I'll do that right now. What's crazy, I've had it like 2 weeks. I've charged it once since I bought it, and it's not nowhere near died. Bosh. Then we've got some other accessories. We've got my dad's old Garmin heart rate monitor. It's obviously going to go around here. I'm going to keep track of my heart rate, a lot more accurate than just the watch on its own. Not that what my heart rate says is going to determine, you know, normally heart rate is, you know, you would use it for training if you want to hold in certain positions or hold in certain zones. I'm just doing it because then I get a better heart rate reading, so I can see how much my heart is about to explode when I'm running the last 500 meters of this race. So we've got heart rate monitor. Now, a new addition, but an extremely beneficial addition to this thing. The headband. Now, I sweat from, let's sit down for this. I sweat from every single pore on my body when I run or do any sports. Some people just in the underarms, some people back, legs, whatever. I literally, from here to my fucking toenails, I sweat within the first 3 minutes, especially doing high intensity exercise, right? Meaning, especially when I'm wearing the Oakleys, right? If I'm wearing these and I'm running, sweat is dripping from my hair, my forehead, down on my eyebrows, into my eyes, right? Now, if I'm not using these and I'm not doing a hard run, I can sort of use my t-shirt or just wipe these, do this, but it's still gonna drip after a while, and then it's constant, and then I'm out of rhythm, and then I'm out of this, and I'm like, so annoying, right? And especially when I'm wearing these, and hopefully it's gonna be sunny enough to wear these. I might just wear these for the sake of it, but who knows? When I'm running and sweat's dripping down on my eyebrows, underneath the glasses, I have to take these off, hold, because when I do this, they don't stay up. It's just so much stress that can cost you time, energy, and I'm just not bothering with it. I've run with this twice, unreal, no sweat in my eyes, don't even have to worry about it. What a thought. I actually, look, because we're very transparent on this channel, this was the original idea, was to run wearing a bandana. Now, couple of issues. Couple of issues with the bandana. Oh, it doesn't actually look too bad. When I first put it on, I looked like I was a nurse, like, you know, in operating theatres. And it's also, it's not the right material. I wanted like maybe if I wash it, but it doesn't actually look too bad. Maybe no, I'm just not going to rock it. Anyway, I was going to wear this. Do you want to be a cool? No, don't throw up gang signs. And obviously, last but not least, so I'm not actually using that. Last, but certainly not least, we do have the Oakley. These are my dad's again. Right, a lot of my stuff, right, or some of the stuff, especially more expensive running gear. My dad has done Ironmans, right? So, and he will just buy whatever he thinks will make him faster, uses them once and then never uses them again, because most of his Ironmans, the places he does the Ironmans, have all been cold and wet, so he hasn't actually had to use these. So I've inherited them. All black. Smart. So that is the look. I don't know whether to do this. What we need to move on to actually. This is me repping the set. Oh shit. I broke my tripod. Okay. This is the set we've got. I think it's pretty swaggy. What do you reckon? What do we think? Now, another thing we need to go through is nutrition. Now, I'm going to do a video on carb. I'm filming tomorrow. I'm doing a full carb load, actually when I'm traveling, which is not ideal. But we're going to eat as many carbs as we can tomorrow, so that we're filling up our glycogen stores, right? Our body has a certain amount of glycogen stores, which is basically energy and glucose which our muscles can hold, right? This is why the term carbo loading is an actual thing, because if you didn't actually hold the glycogen and the glycogen, sorry, in your muscles, then people wouldn't bother to do it. So you eat lots, stores in the muscles. That's why you don't do any exercise a couple of days before. You do a little, you know, shuffle on Saturday, and then we go for it, and then you got more energy. So this is the plan anyway. This is what's hopefully going to happen. Wake up at 7 o'clock. No, wake up at 6 o'clock. Go to the toilet, weigh myself and film it, hopefully. Go downstairs, do some stretching. I'm going to be staying at my Sean's house in Worcester. Do some stretching, first thing. And then we're also going to get some oats in us as soon as we possibly can. Oats and dates and a bit of fruits, some strawberries, raspberries, whatever we can find. Hopefully I'm using this as a voiceover for exactly what I'm doing. Then we're going to continue our stretching while also having a coffee. So it's about 7 o'clock. Race starts at 9:15. I guess you've got to get there before. I would probably want to get there at like 9:15, 8:30. Haven't looked at anything. There's probably information about it that I'm just not, that I haven't seen. So it's 7 o'clock. I'm having a coffee. All right, I'm starting to get my stuff together, doing a bit of movement. I've had my oats at about 7 o'clock. Actually, I'm trying to think. Yeah, oats at just before 7. With dates, strawberries, or whatever, fruit. Coffee just after that, just to make sure that everything else is cleared out. You know what I'm saying? Because then the caffeine's not actually still flying through my system by the start time, because what you don't want is you don't want your heart rate already slightly elevated while you're starting to run, because otherwise you'll run off at flipping ridiculous pace and then you'll be like, and not be able to hold it. So it's 7:30, doing some stretching, just getting our stuff together, making sure our kit's all ready, making sure we've got everything. And then at about 8 o'clock, obviously we're hydrating as much as we can through this as well. Not too much, because the night before we will have hydrated loads. And you know, I will have some water first thing in the morning, but I'm not going to be drinking like loads and loads of fluids before the race, because I get stitched quite badly. But at 8 o'clock, so an hour, no, 7:30, 8 o'clock, somewhere in there, I'm going to be having my blue carb drink. It's extremely good. Every time that I've had it and ran, I felt really good. I felt really ready. And it just gives you that little bit of extra energy. I feel if it's placebo, it's a placebo, but it is a highly branched cluster dextrin. So it is like an actual decent supplement for intra workouts or pre. But I don't want to carry something, but I'm going to have that before, and then I'm basically just going to sip water up till the race. So we've had oats and fruit, let that digest, coffee, get rid of everything else so that your body is basically just digesting, and then we've had a carb drink, sugary drink before, and then what I might do, just for shits and gigs, is have a gel just before, 20 minutes before we go for the race. So maybe at 9 o'clock I'll have another gel, and then I'll have a gel at 4.5, 5K. Once we hit the river, gel, and then we turn into flipping a Usain Bolt. Actually, that's probably not a good idea. Anyway, that's the plan. Hopefully you like the get up. Hopefully if you see me, get some footage. If anybody sees me running, get me landscape footage for the race day vlog, and I will be very, very grateful. Anyway, that's my outfit of the day. I might have to whip out the old... Might have to whip out the dry robe for the day. That's being kept out, we're having that. Straight on before warm up. Anyway, right. And we're now going to teleport across to... Is this race day? I don't even know. This is prepping. Race day prep. Bang. Anyway, next video. Right, this is our first meal. We are carb loading today because we're doing it today. We're going to do a little bit of carbs tomorrow, but then we're not bloated. So if you do it the day before, you end up getting bloated, you feel heavy, and because you're eating so many carbs, normally on their own, it then doesn't pass through your system, and then you're carrying a lot of excess crap that you don't actually need, if you pardon the pun. So we're starting off, 2 bagels, honey on it. 88 grams of carbs, some extra with the honey, but we're only going to try and record or count the slow release carbs. So we're going to go bagels, we're going to have some potatoes and eggs in a bit. Before then I leave to go to Worcester. So the time at the moment actually, 7:15. Yeah, can't tell the time. 7:15, so having 2 bagels. This is going to ruin my stomach. But anyway, eat these, sort my stuff out, have some eggs and potatoes, travel, and then we're going to see what Sean has at his house. Look at this little boy. No. Excuse me, sir. You're cute. Hey. Okay, so we've got 438 grams of potatoes. I did check. We're going to air fry them in a minute, and then basically fry some eggs. And we're going to scramble the eggs with the potatoes. Bosh. We're also just laying out our gels for the race. So we're going to have one pre, and then one at 4K, 5K, something about that, something around that. We've got the Torque gel. The good thing about these is that they've got okay, doesn't want to think. Cool, okay. Just doesn't want to blooming focus at all. Brilliant. They've got really high levels of electrolytes and they taste really good. We've got lemon drizzle, orange and banana. And then we've also got the Pure Sport electrolytes that we're going to take with us. To be honest, I'm really not a fan of these Pure Sport. They literally solidify in the thing, especially the raspberry ones. I don't know what's going on with the raspberry binding agents or something. Turns it into a rock. Doesn't dissolve. Not a fan. We're gonna finish our coffee, chill. We're gonna air fry our potatoes. We're gonna get our bag ready, and then we're gonna get going. Right then, meal 2. We've got 438 grams of potatoes and 4 large eggs. Pretty simple. Air fried potatoes, fried eggs. Easy peasy. Right, we're gonna eat this. We've got electrolytes. And then we're gonna get our bag ready, and then we're gonna go. Well, depending on the time, I still don't want to get caught in rush hour. Maybe I'll get another meal in before I go.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I am serious.
What a fat bastard.
Potatoes and eggs, easy. Anyway, I'm going to eat this, and then we're going to see what the time is. Right then, we're off. On our way to Worcester, we're all packed up. We're ready to go. I'm excited. Hopefully we're going to be able to get as much content for you as possible on the race day and the weekend. It's, the weekend itself. Of like recovery, resting. There's not going to be much to do tomorrow. Today's carb loading day. Sunday's race day. We're going to do as much as we can, or I'm going to do as much as we can. Let's get on the road. So we are in Worcester. We're here. We just had 3 dates in the car because I was hungry, and I've been drinking coconut water. Fitness. It is 5 noon. Got a haircut at 3, and there's nothing in the house, but there's no point me going out now because I'm going out to literally a shop, and then I can go to Sainsbury's. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have lots of Weetabix. Currently we've got 185 grams of carbohydrates. There's more because we haven't put like honey dates in, but we're going to put in Weetabix, 8 Weetabix, 8 Weetabix, 544 calories, 104 grams of carbs. Yes, we are doing that. And we're also going to have honey on it and milk. So anyway, the reason I'm talking to you this is because they go blowing soggy. So 3, 2, 1. Right, we are an absolute animal. I haven't done this in so long. Straight. Doesn't look like glycogen levels. That was pretty easy. Still got it in me. Don't know how long that took. I think about 2 minutes. Well, that's done. Now what am I going to do? I'm taking Rex out for a walk actually. And then going to get a haircut. Then it's pretty much sit around, do fuck all. And rest, recuperate. Then we're going to get ready to go for a haircut. Come back. And see what the fuck is going on. It is a Friday after all. Cheeky. Right then. Right, Rex. We are having a packet of rice with some hot sauce. And I'll explain why in a minute. And we're also going to have, I've just went to the shops. We're going to have some muffins and some jam. Now, the reason I've done this is because Matt is going for a bit of a run, who I'm running 10k with around the river, which is where we're going to be running it. So I thought, go on then. But we're going in an hour and a half. So if I took half an hour to cook something, potatoes or something, then I'd still have it in my stomach. So I'm eating quickly now, so it has more time to digest, so that I can go for the run and not get stitched, because the worst thing would happen is get stitched today. My stitches seem to carry over, but anyway, we're gonna scram this rice, and then we're gonna have the muffin as well. We might even have 2 lots of carbs. Look at this bad boy. We've got chicken breast, we've got potatoes air fried, and we've got dough balls. Don't ask why they're on offer in Sainsbury's. We've got Baldy over here sat on it. Look, he's like a gnome. Hello Rex. This is gonna ruin my stomach, but carbs.